For today's cup of coffee with Scream.
Cup of coffee. Can I pet that dog?
We got a dog.
Can I pet that dog? We did.
And today didn't go as expected, because why would anything in our lives go as expected? That was the big something, the illusion, or he alluded to it, not illusion.
What?
That kid had let slip last week. We went to our local animal shelter because we had been thinking about getting a dog for a while. And so the little dogs, my God, we ain't got the money for one of them little dogs.
No, at least, and it's hard to find them at a shelter.
Yes, they said that those were the first things that they barely would get them in and they would go out the door.
That's the ones everybody wants, is the little dogs, because they're easy to have in an apartment and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, they're easier to take care of.
Yeah.
And so we went on their website, and they had different, animals there. Lots of pets. And it's like, no. My rule of thumb for many a year has been never have an animal that has a bite circumference larger than your head.
Yeah.
And we've been around people that had pets in their house. And it's like, my God, when you've got an animal that stands up and it's taller than I am, that's a problem for me.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, that is a problem. You can't have a dog that is that big, because it's uncontrollable as well.
Yeah, and it's still an animal.
Yeah.
Even the best animal in the world, it's still an animal.
Mm-hmm.
And so looking through they had some little beagle mixes. When we got there, they were already spoken for.
Except for one.
No, somebody was looking at both of them.
Okay.
So they wouldn't even bring them out. I hate to go to the pet shelter, because it's like, oh, look, let's go visit the inmates.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how it always is, and you can hear them howling from the outside.
And it's just heartbreaking. I mean, for me, it's very draining.
Yeah.
And so they don't allow people back in that section anymore. Somebody else has taken it over. I think the Humane Society has taken it over, which is a good thing.
Mm-hmm. Because it's heartbreaking walking past all the dogs. Like, the babies.
Well, and I'm sure there's some kind of liability with that stuff, too.
Yeah, in case somebody sticks their finger and gets one bit off or something like that.
Yeah, because there are idiots amongst us. Lots of them. But so, actually, this is Tobias. Mm-hmm. They had named him. And he had a litter mate whose name was Ramona.
Yeah.
And Ramona was solid black. Mm-hmm. And this one is not. As you can see, these are not the best. And yes, I need to sweep. I understand that. We have cats. Ramona was not. She was so skittish that it was just not even.
Yeah. Yeah.
And just, there was no way. And then so we asked to see Tobias, and they brought him out. And that bonding with youngest kid was sort of immediate.
Sort of, yeah. I mean, he's really, really shy, but it's like the look in his eyes.
Kid would have them all. He would have them all.
I know shit. I'm thinking about if they can quit dicking around and switch me over to day shift, I would be able to volunteer over there at the rescue.
Yeah. Yeah, because they always need volunteers at animal rescues, or at least around here they do.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people can't deal with it.
Mm-mm. No, because it's heartbreaking.
It is heartbreaking. And so the backstory, and we had already decided that Toby, or Tobeen.
Tobeen.
And he's a blue heeler mix. And we don't know what the mix is. Maybe some of you all can figure out what other breed he's mixed with.
Yeah.
And he's about 35 pounds.
He's a heavy dog.
And so
where he's got fixed, you can't pick him up properly.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. That was one of to have them spayed and neutered is a requirement to adopt an animal from our local pet shelter, and I agree with it. I totally agree with it.
Yeah.
And so we had to wait until the procedure, which was yesterday. And so they had called this morning, and we were able to go and get him today. And the backstory was that somebody with Tennessee license plates had dropped him and Ramona.
Which it's like, what the fuck?
And it's like,
did that?
If they didn't want the animals, why didn't they call the shelter, and say, hey, we've got animals that we can't deal with for X, Y, and Z. We would like to bring them to you.
Mm-hmm. Rather than just abandoning them.
Uh-huh. And so, I thought, oh, you're going to have a happy, bouncy puppy. Hell no, we've got one that's a trauma case.
It's stressy, depressy.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And then first thing is just like, oh, God. Because, the dogs had not been around kitties before.
Mm-hmm. Except for one. One kitten. It
was a kitten, and the kitten was just sort of, they just sort of sniffed at it, and that was it.
The kitten rubbed up on him and all of that, and the dog was like, who are you?
Yeah.
I think Toby was a little too like, ooh, this is new area I'm not in usually, so he was more focused on that.
Mm-hmm. And so, and we knew this was, it's sort of like kids when they have to be removed from the home, for real. That it takes them a while to acclimate.
Yeah.
And we were expecting that. And we had somebody that's like, have you ever had dogs before? Hell yes, I've had dogs before. You can't be Appalachian and not have had dogs at some point in your life.
Right.
It's required. It's like the camouflage.
Even if it's one dog, it still counts.
Yeah. Like I said, I grew up and had dogs and different things like that. Had a couple of them that were part Chihuahua and part Feist. And the females, that great. Males, not so much, especially as they get older.
I'm looking at him.
What?
I'm looking at Toby, the males.
Well, no, he's not part Chihuahua and part Feist.
Oh, that's true. I like that Chihuahuas.
Oh, God. But one of the reasons that we needed a dog, not only the fact that people keep dropping cats on us, which some of the cats that have recently started coming around, that one went down the road. He didn't even do anything.
No, he just stood there.
She basically came up here, smelled dog, and she left. And it's like, good.
Yep.
Not our cat. So,
and that's exactly what we wanted anyway.
Yeah.
Because some of the cats that are not ours, they need to go.
Yeah. Plus the fact that, where kid is working night shift and stuff like that, it's never a bad thing to have a dog around.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's a protector.
Cats will let you, they'll just sit there and watch. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. It's like, feed me now?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't care who you are, and just open a can.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, hopefully, I hope that this works well. So, yeah, prayers, if you would please, prayers.
I don't want to return this animal. I don't want to return him.
Yeah, and there was a fee. You can't just go and get a fee. There was an adoption fee. It pays for the surgery, pays for...
$105.
Yeah. Yeah. That was my Halloween money.
I can get you back that.
It's
this
okay.
Wednesday,
It's
tomorrow.
my Halloween money. It's all right. We've got the pup, and so hopefully he'll come to the front. But and he's not even leash broke.
No.
Blue, we're going to be calling on you as far as your expertise.
Help.
Because he's trained quite a few.
How do we train this thing? How do we train it? He won't even hardly stand up for us.
Well, I'm sure part of it is post-op. I really do. I think that, and because that type of surgery, and he's maybe 1 to 2 years old. They don't know that much about the animal.
He must have. When did they get him in?
I think that it had said maybe 11 days ago or something. Of course it was. But that was yesterday when I had looked.
Yeah.
But now I will tell you that the people that worked at the Smith County Animal Shelter, kudos to them. Mm-hmm. Quality human beings. They care about these animals.
They do.
And it was one of those, I had to sign a piece of paper that was just unbelievable. Well, I was signing a computer screen, that's what I did. that if something happened and this did not work out, that I would not sell him to a lab. And I thought, when she said that, I'm like, oh God, there are people that would do that? Because I can't even fathom that. Because I know what has been done to some of these animals, and the people that have done some of these things, toenails, piñata.
Yeah. Yeah. And worse.
Flaying comes to mind. And it's just like, no. And that was just them talking to us for a period of time. And God bless Margaret Mitchell Clinic. They're in Bristol, because they are amazing. That's a clinic that we have used as far as spay and neuter. And if you have financial constraints, which we do, they will work with you. And that is, I think it's a grant type thing. I think that the Margaret Mitchell had left monies for the spay and neuter. That was somebody that had money that wanted to do something positive. And I think that other business and stuff help fund them. And you talk about a volume business all the time. Because where there are some of us that try to be responsible with these things, that we understand that unless you're going to breed these animals to get them spayed and neutered so that there's not unwanted pets, other people don't understand that.
Yeah, no, they don't.
And you can talk to your blue in the face and they'll do it.
Do what?
I said you can talk to your blue in the face and they still won't get it.
Right.
I mean, it's just like the one kitty that came from up the road from us, because they just turned it out, and then brought to us 3 kitties because she was not spayed. And so it's a matter of, we've got 4 cats that we're going to have to try to do something with because we're full. That's it. There's no more room at the inn.
Yeah, there's no more.
And that the kids were like, have you seen? Like they cared. They didn't care. I mean, honestly, they had already gotten them another cat.
They did. They full on went out and got themselves another cat rather than just coming over here and getting theirs.
But there are also people that, because we do have a leash law in this county, and you've got people that insist on buying animals, some of them large, and just letting them whatever.
Yep.
So I have a bow staff that I keep by the front door for various and sundry reasons. And it's like, I don't want somebody else's dog around on our property, period. Not my animal. Right. Not my responsibility. Don't come up here barking at the cats. Of course, I don't know that, that's horrible. Depends on which cats they're barking at, whether or not it's horrible. But as far as some of the ones that we've had for a long time, no, don't be killing the cats. And so far they haven't done that. But it's also, that is a liability thing. But I also, because of past situations, understand my rights. Yeah.
Yep.
So we have a dog.
Yeah, we do.
We have a dog.
Yep.
And hopefully he'll be a good dog. And hopefully in a day or two, he will come to understand this is his home.
Hopefully.
We have one of the first things we got as far as a dog toy. It was an alien chew toy.
Yeah. It's green. It's supposed to help their teeth, clean their teeth, all that. It's a greenie. It's an alien greenie.
It is. And it's wondrous. And so it was a matter of trying to stop by the Wall of Mart, and oh God, it was over-medicated day. It really was. I think, and one of the employees said that every day was over-medicated day for the Walmart shoppers.
You know what? I can see that,
Yeah. So I'm hoping that all of us can have a peaceful night and start again tomorrow. And this energy, honestly, folks, it is just crazy. That's the reason for whatever reason, we were just so wiped out the previous day that we just didn't have anything in us to do a cup.
Yeah.
Our cups had runneth dry.
Yeah, it certainly had. It's just...
Well, and
it dry. It's desert dry.
And some of the things that have been going on, I mean, my God, is you can't even find an amusing story sometimes, or even an anecdote on certain days, because the energy has just been so heavy, and it is so volatile right now.
Yeah, it really is.
You know, you can just feel it, and it's just like that eclipse energy, and it's going to be here because we're in eclipse season, and we've got another one coming up in a couple of weeks because they come in pairs.
Oh.
So prayers, lots and lots of prayers.
Yeah.
But we have Pup.
We do. We got a baby. He's just
Pup.
a baby.
He is a unusual looking dog.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, it's an ugly dog.
It's
not an ugly dog. It's a dog.
Yeah. He's just a hound dog.
Hopefully he's not going to be a weenie. Oh, God. Did I get another one that's neurotic?
Well, you did want a dachshund.
Well,
partially.
You said that the dachshunds have spinal problems, which I can see that.
They do, and then sometimes, and at a certain point, they need little weird wheelchairs.
Oh, God. Oh, God. That's horrible.
It helps them out.
That's horrible.
It helps them out.
Just the original, what was it, medium-sized brown dog that supposedly all of them came from. I don't know.
I don't know nothing about that. I know about cats, not dogs.
But anyhow, the Blue Heeler are supposed to be a really good dog.
Yeah. They're supposed to be a little bit more energetic than they.
Well, yeah. And that was something that somebody that had told me, especially with the shelter dogs, it takes them longer because they've got a lot to overcome. But with time, patience, and love, it can happen.
Yeah.
It can happen.
And it will happen with this one.
Yeah. And it's just like he's on a little bed right now. Mm-hmm. And even as when he figures out that he can smack the cat's back, yes.
Yup.
It's like, dude, you're twice their size.
But we're going to be hearing cats screaming and dog barking at the wee hours of the morning.
Oh. I'll sleep no more forever. Do you want to tell the people where we can be found?
You can find us on BitChute, Rumble, and YouTube at Rolanda's Cup of Coffee with Scream. Also check her out on X, previously known as Twitter, at RolandaCOCWS. Yeah. Thank you all for joining us, and have a good.
Oh, Lord, let us pray one for another.
Yep,
Everybody needs prayer right now. Everybody. Know that you are loved. Treat other people the way you would like to be treated. And Lord willing, we'll see you on the next cup.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.